A former governorship candidate in Oyo State, Honorable Saheed Ajadi, says Nigeria would have been rid of her economic challenges had former President Olusegun Obasanjo decentralized the country's power sector. Ajadi submitted that it was a big error on the part of the former Nigerian leader to have pumped billions of naira into a sector that was begging for decentralization. The businessman come politician who was the flag bearer of Accord Party in the 2019 elections berated Obasanjo for some of the economic measures he took while in office, which, according to him, were taken to placate the West. Ajadi cited the example of the foreign debt Obasanjo paid off, adding that had such humongous amounts been injected into the economy, the woes being experienced now would not have happened. A lot of economic policies introduced during the Obasanjo regime were done in bad faith, Ajadi submitted. He said the problem the Obasanjo regime created is what the Buhari administration is dealing with now. It is a bad wagon effect. Okay, let me give you an instance on electricity. When President Obasanjo came in, he said NEPA was moribund, was not functional. So why was he pumping money into NEPA when he knew it was moribund? Decentralization of NEPA would have been the best solution to our electricity woes. Then, if we have coal somewhere in the east that can generate electricity, let's use it. If it is hydro in another part, let's use hydro. The federal government can then align all power generated in different parts and park them in the national grid. That is the way Obasanjo ought to have taken. He continued, America does not like us, but Obasanjo likes America. Obasanjo, if we do not care, might become an agent of America and the West because all his policies were pro-West. He gave back $20 billion on the Paris Club and the likes and said he will help us to negotiate our debts after we had paid $47 billion as interest for the money that never arrived in Nigeria. How much of that money came to Nigerian banks when they lent us that money? On the state of the economy in Oyo State, Ajadi wondered why, despite the glaring signals of untapped economic potentials, the state government had not made any significant moves to harness economic opportunities, but instead borrowing money to undertake projects that will not take the economy anywhere. What I expect Governor Makinde to be doing now is to strategize for Oyo State for the future, the former candidate said. He said he ought to have come up with an economic roadmap for 20 years. What President Buhari is doing now will boost the economy of this state later, provided we tap into it. Right now, we are not aware that the population of Oyo State exploded. Look at the quantum leap of supermarkets in Ibadan, for instance. Structures of various sizes are springing up because our consumption graph is going up. There is actually too much money around in some sectors that we need to take away and put in another sectors. When you go around Ibadan in the evening, look at the beer parlors. They are always filled to the brim. Where do they get the money? If I were the governor, I would take little of that money and put elsewhere. He maintained that Oyo is going backward economically because people at the helm of affairs are yet to take advantage of the state's huge potentials. The reason he attributed to their non-preparedness for leadership. Ajadi, an accountant who had contested for the Senate twice, he has contested for the Senate twice, so he's the one telling us all of this. Well, he has contested, so it's now the one that is now talking about the governor is not doing this, the governor is not doing that. Yes, he has contested for the Senate twice before running for governorship, declared that he was able to clinch the Accord Party ticket in 2019 due to his loyalty and steadfastness to the party, adding that those who claimed to love the party in 2011 and 2015 were only saying so because they saw the party as a perfect platform to actualize their gubernatorial ambitions. He declared that the Accord Party faithful never expected him to stay in the party till 2019 after his disagreement with the former leader of the party, Senator Rashidi Ladoja. Ajadi added that he was not surprised that Ladoja, a former governor, eventually ditched the party. The former candidate said he would still contest for the gubernatorial election in 2023, saying that he has 3 economic strategies that will set Oyo on the path of economic buoyancy. You can imagine. Oyo is retrogressing. Oyo is going backward according to Ajadi. Ajadi is the only man that is really sensible in the whole of Oyo State. What Makinde is doing is not right. Oh, but what Buhari is doing is right. Oh, Obasanjo made mistake for returning the money. I think it's echoing what Fashola said again, that Obasanjo would have done this, would have done that. Obasanjo, okay, he has not. There you. But the problem now is that they are saying because Obasanjo did this, because PDP did this, that is why they themselves are not progressing. You can imagine these people. They knew all this problem before they came in, and people thought they had solutions. They can provide solutions to all of the problems they're already aware of. But now they are telling you that they cannot even solve the problem based on what those people have done. You blame them for bad governance. Now you are still blaming them for the failure now because you are saying you cannot move forward because of what they have done. So that means Nigeria is not going to be good, because we want somebody who is going to provide solutions to all the problems that have been created. So they themselves, they've not created anything. They say all the economic plan of Buhari, if they can tap into it, that the state governor or the government of Oyo State, they will move forward. They will benefit from it. Oh, he's the only one that has the blueprint, what it takes, economical know-how, technical know-how of how to move the country forward. And your party, and I guess this person is in, of course, whether they say it's in a Accord Party, I don't know. And you think what is happening now is what the party is doing, the APC party is doing. It is the right thing. They are doing the right thing at the right time. As long as we continue to have people like this, the country is not going to move forward. As long as we have somebody who does not even believe in the country, because you can hear the president saying restructuring is out of it. Anybody talking about restructuring is unpatriotic. You see? I hope this Buhari, I hope he will leave after 2023, because the way he's speaking as if he owns this country. You don't want to do it. No problem. All I know is that this man just came to just have fun, to just have that name, that he was president during the military, and he is also the president during the democracy, the civilian rule. That is just it. To just mark, to just be able to break the record. That is just what this man came for, because I can't see any meaningful thing happening. Because you can't tell us that what you are doing is spectacular compared to what other people have done. Because at the end of the day, when we sum everything together, you guys have done nothing. All of them, whether from a military or whatever, since 19 whatever, 19 pokporokpo, all of you. Because at the end of the day, what do we have now is what we are going to use to judge all of you. But if what we have now is nothing to write home about, that means all of you have failed. All of you have failed. I don't understand this kind of government that is always blaming people. This one is telling us Obasanjo has made mistake. Obasanjo did this. All of them are echoing the same thing. They are facing the same direction. Obasanjo has done this. Obasanjo has made this country to continue to suffer. Well, you always accuse Obasanjo. Is Buhari, Yaradua, and Jonathan better than them? He paid all our debts. What is wrong in that? You people should fear God about what you are talking about. What made the former president borrow after all our debt is paid? They came and destroyed the country. What did you expect from a Yoruba man? OBJ has contributed his own. Let Buhari do what OBJ has not done for Nigeria. Let's see if Buhari will match OBJ. Well, Wesa Ajadi Omonigbese, why didn't you take the government away from him when you knew that you can do better? Bloody slave to Fulani. Okay, if ever in life you don't know what to say, don't ever mention the name of Obasanjo as the problem of Nigeria. You've forgotten that this man cleared our foreign debt. They say it's a bad thing. I think you guys are not even listening to these people. They said paying that debt is the wrong thing ever that he did. Very big mistake. The man called Obasanjo is the founder of this country problem. May God help us. Leave OBJ alone. You Yoruba people have big problem. You are betrayers. Even if we don't put the whole blame on Obasanjo, when then you should stop criticizing everyone else that least because he was not able to fix anything perfectly. Then why are you people not fixing the thing? They are still saying they can't fix it because of Obasanjo. Hey. So guys, let us hear your opinion because some people are really terrible. Leave your comments and let us know your thoughts on this.